Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're watching right now, you already know that the Cleveland Browns are riding a wave of excitement, and it's not just because they're sitting with a solid record early in the season. No, what's really turning heads is the emergence of their young talent, especially on the defensive line. And I mean young talent that's making a real impact. We're talking about Mason Graham, a guy who, just a few weeks ago, was a mid-round pick, but now he's proven to be one of the most promising rookies in the league. And it's no coincidence that the Browns' defense is looking as dominant as it is. Mason Graham was selected 5th overall in the 2025 NFL Draft after the Browns made a strategic move, trading down in that draft and still managing to land a gem. And what a move it's turned out to be. From the start, Mason was inserted directly into the starting lineup, thrown into the deep end on that defensive line, and folks, he's not just holding his own, he's thriving. Through 3 weeks, Graham has already shown he belongs at this level, and his rapid development has been nothing short of remarkable. In Week 3, against the Green Bay Packers, Mason logged a staggering 74% of the defensive snaps. Just let that sink in. This is a rookie, and he's out there on the field that much. That kind of trust from the coaching staff, that's huge. It means they see the potential, they see the effort, and they see the growth. And Mason Graham, he's not just participating, he's making plays. His first NFL sack came in that game against Green Bay, and it was a moment to remember. He shared that sack with Malik Collins, demonstrating just how effective this young guy has been in disrupting opposing offenses. The Packers, known for their offensive resilience, were limited to just 10 points and 230 total yards, and Graham's presence on that defensive line was a big part of that success. But it's not just about that one sack. It's about his overall impact, his relentless energy, his active hands. All the qualities that made him a standout at Michigan are now translating perfectly to the NFL. And this isn't just my opinion. Defensive cornerstone Myles Garrett has been openly praising Mason Graham, calling him out for his rapid progress and commitment to improving game after game. Garrett, who's one of the league's premier pass rushers, said that Mason has looked good, and each game he's taken a step forward, whether that's with his moves, his technique, or just his attention to detail. And if you've seen Myles Garrett speak about a teammate, you know he's not just blowing smoke. He's genuinely impressed with Graham's work ethic and his upside. Garrett also mentioned how much he's looking forward to seeing what Mason will do in upcoming games, especially against teams that pride themselves on their run game. You see, Cleveland's defense has been a nightmare for division rivals Baltimore and Cincinnati this season. Graham's role in helping neutralize their rushing attacks has been vital. His relentless energy, active hands, and ability to shed blocks are reminiscent of his days at Michigan, where he was known for his motor and his ability to disrupt plays in the backfield. Now, Cleveland's defense as a whole is leading several statistical categories this season, and Mason Graham's emergence is a big reason why. We're talking about a unit that's not only playing well but dominating in key areas: total defense, rushing defense, sacks, and turnovers. Graham's ability to get after the quarterback and stuff the run has given the Browns a level of consistency and physicality that's rare for a young team. That's impressive, especially considering the challenges rookies often face adjusting to the speed and complexity of NFL offenses. But of course, every story has its hurdles. The Browns now face a new challenge, going up against the Detroit Lions. And folks, if you think Detroit is just another team, think again. The Lions boast the league's second-ranked rushing attack, which means they're going to come at Cleveland with everything they've got. Their offensive line is big, physical, and creative, and their backfield is versatile enough to keep defenses guessing. For Mason Graham, this will be a crucial test. Can he hold his own against this imposing front and continue to develop? If he can, that will be another milestone, another proof of his rapid growth and the faith that Cleveland has put in him. The Lions' offense is the kind that can challenge any rookie, but Graham has shown he's not afraid of a challenge. His active hands, relentless energy, and ability to shed blocks will be put to the test. If he can slow down Detroit's run game, it would be a huge statement. Another step forward in his rookie season and a clear sign that Cleveland's draft day gamble is paying off. It wouldn't just be about individual success. It would be about what that means for the team's overall defensive identity, which is already looking elite. Now, for Cleveland fans, this season is shaping up to be something special. The defense is playing with confidence, led by young guys like Mason Graham, and the offense is also starting to find its rhythm. The Browns have a balanced attack, and that balance, combined with that emerging young defensive core, could be the foundation for a deep playoff run. Remember, this team has a history of overcoming adversity, of fighting through tough times, and building something lasting. And Mason Graham is now a big part of that story. His early success is a testament to the scouting and development staff, who saw his potential and trusted him enough to throw him into the fire. Looking ahead, the key for Cleveland will be maintaining this level of play, adapting to new challenges, and continuing to develop their young talent. Graham's progress is a perfect example of how the Browns are building a team for the future, one that's hungry, talented, and resilient. If he keeps this trajectory, the sky's the limit. And for Browns fans, that's the kind of optimism that fuels the passion. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on Mason Graham's early season? Do you think he can keep this up and become a cornerstone of Cleveland's defense for years to come? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more analysis, and more of everything you need to stay in the know about your Cleveland Browns. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, go Browns.